Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Riding on the Strom. Where are we today? Where are we? There's snow down there. There's snow over there. Where are we today? We are on the top of Rice Peak. Now they say the three signs of retirement are 1, a V-Strom, 2, custom seat, and 3, a top box. I got a top box, my first top box. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. It's freezing cold. No pine cones will be killed during the making of this video. Yeah, we're on top of Rice Peak. Thought instead of going around it, I'd go up it. And I thought I could, spend some quality time with nature, but I slowly got colder and colder and colder. It's very windy up here, so not exactly what I was planning on doing today, but it is nice up here. But yeah, the new thing on the V-Strom is a Shad SH39 top box. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I kind of get it now why people like top boxes. It was a little bit weird the first ride, and it kind of moves the center of gravity off, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Just don't put a lot of weight in it. And the other thing was that I just did one level up of preload in the rear shock to compensate for any weight in there. But yeah, just don't, weight it down with a bunch of stuff and you're okay. Now on top of Rice Peak here, we're kind of a single lane kind of a thing. Well, single fire road, let's say it that, put it that way. So we got to be extra careful around these blind turns. But yeah, enjoying the top box. It's not a knock against Jivy. Jivy's fine. I have a Jivy tail bag. I just found the shopping experience of Shad just a little bit easier. I picked the box and then said, hey, choose your bike and we'll send you the mount for it. And that's what I did. And Jivy's is a little too complicated for me. But that's just a pet peeve. Nothing wrong with the products either way. They're both really good. But you do get the ultimate views up here, so feel free not to listen to me. I guess I should close my visor, but it's getting very... Can I crack it? Can I crack it? No, I'm just gonna close it. Wasn't expecting to make a video today, but so beautiful out. So gone is the Jivy tail bag. I now have a 39 liter. This will get me pretty far as far as luggage goes. And then I have my 30 liter Kriega dry pack. Sorry if it's windy, guys. It's just super windy up here, and but I put my face mask down, I start fogging up. I can't see anything. There is snow up here. Beautiful, beautiful up here though. It's those winter skies that are just crystal clear. It's so hard not to enjoy it. And yes, there's something else new on the bike. Have you noticed it yet? People are probably scratching their heads going, what the hell? What happened to his iconic square TV tube-like mirrors? The Suzuki mirrors, he took them off. How dare he? He's out of the V-Strom club. Yes, guys, I've done what I did on my last V-Strom. I swapped the mirrors for the bike that I was trying to get. Weird kind of tradition. But I was strong this last summer, yeah. I was very strongly considering getting the, considering the Africa Twin 1100, the base one. So, obviously I didn't get it. But you know what? It didn't stop me from buying the Africa Twin mirrors. And that's what I've got. I got Honda mirrors. My V-Strom 1000, I had Tuono mirrors. But they're actually the same type of mirrors that are on the BMW GS. Pretty generic mirror. Very good one too. Little pricey. These are actually cheaper, and I like them. Nothing against the Suzuki mirrors. It's just a thing that I do. You know, I just do it to, you know, to be cool or look different, just to jazz up the bike a little bit. But yeah, top of Ray's Peak. We're not going around the mountain. We're on top of the mountain today. So that deserves a big thumbs up. And this is the dicey head-on collision turns. And for some reason, I think it's a little bit more picturesque going down than coming up. So yeah, the mirrors, the top box, what else? Yeah, the top box. Little quirky trying to get it assembled, but I figured it out eventually. So, and then, you know, obviously this is my first top box. You know, it occurred to me, you know, you get the mount on there. Hey, you know what? If you want to get a smaller top box, you can. You just throw it on there. So, I think it's pretty good. Excuse me while I adjust my face mask. But yes, those are the 3 signs of retirement. A V-Strom with a custom seat. Now, if you just have a regular V-Strom, it doesn't count. Okay? You're so into the V-Strom and you're old, you're going to get a custom seat to be comfortable. And then the top box. So now, what's unfortunate about all of this, even though I have reached the 3 steps of being retired, I am not retired. I am still working a 9-to-5 job, if you can believe that. I wish I was retired. I'm old enough to be retired, but no. Maybe I should try putting my thing down again. Yeah, the snow kind of took me by surprise. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. This is a high elevation, not super high. But boy, the views here. I hope everything's on. Got the 360 on here. Yep, that's beeping. God, I see the shadow of that top box scares the freaking crap out of me. One big glob chasing me. I was watching a Michigan Flyer video, and he was talking about The Prisoner, and I said, oh, I remember that when I was a kid. My parents, for some reason, would let me watch that, and there was this big white bubble that came out of the ocean and ate people just to freak me out. So now I've got this big round thing chasing me. So what else is new? I was going to try to make a video this morning, but the guy showed up too soon, so I didn't get to. But I have some bittersweet news. I joked about it in my last video about do I really need the MT10, and I have sold the MT10. didn't get to do that. I did do a little run on it around the block. I just do a little PDI. I want to be sure the bike is in 100% perfect condition before I give it to anybody. It's been sitting in the garage for, I don't know, I think I rode it maybe 3 weeks ago. Pull over. I don't even have my fucking helmet put on right. What the fuck? Fucking stupid. But yeah, it was kind of a bittersweet thing, but, you know, kind of sad. Especially considering I lecture you guys and say, oh, you got to keep these bikes because you'll never be able to get them again because of the emissions and everything. And it is true. It is true. I think that if I was retired and wealthy, I'd have, you know, a collection of bikes. But there are a lot of reasons why I got rid of it. I think primarily, I said this to my friend the other day, and he kind of looked at me weird because he didn't get it, but I think after he thought about it, he got it. But one of them is COVID. COVID is a big reason. And those people who have survived COVID, I think they understand that a lot of the symptoms keep reappearing months after November. And it's gotten to the point where, combined with my other illnesses, which is potpourri of bad health, I just don't have time to ride these bikes, you know. I'd love to ride the bikes more, but I would say half the time, 75% of the time, I'm sick. So, and way too sick to ride a high performance bike like the MT10. I've also gotten heavier because of all the quarantines and lockdowns, but that's due to laziness. I shouldn't make any excuses about that. But yeah, I was just not getting ridden enough. And the other thing is, with COVID, because of all the quarantines and lockdowns, it was like a rehabilitation for me. And what I mean by that, and I just watched this great documentary on Netflix, I think it was The Need for Speed, or Speed is My Need, or something like that. And they were talking about retiring, and it was very poignant. But I am an adrenaline junkie. I like to go fast. That's one of the good things that I do. Not good, but really great. I am really proficient at it. I do it very well. I have a certain race pace. There are a lot of people who are a lot faster than me, but it's just something that I do really well, and it just makes me feel good. And but the other thing is, I get this huge knock of adrenaline, and it becomes addicting to a point. You're addicted to the adrenaline, but you're also addicted to the thrill of going fast. It's like that saying that the closer you are to death, the closer you are to living. It's something like that. And every week, at least once a week, I would be flying around super fast on a motorcycle. But COVID broke that routine for me, broke that behavior. It was like I was put into rehab somewhere, and you can't ride any more bikes for 3 weeks or a month or whatever. And even though it didn't interrupt my riding that much, the riding just became so spotty, you know, and it's just really strange. And I just have lost the addiction. Yeah, I'm over the addiction. I don't need to go that fast anymore, you know. It doesn't, I don't feel that I have to do it. And as I said in the last video, I have a lot of fun on this bike. And so I was kind of serious about getting rid of the MT10 when I said, hey, you know, I'm really having fun now that I got this bike dialed in. Now, what happened to that car? That was weird seeing the car. What was I talking about? So yeah, it's kind of a turning point in my life, you know. Do I still want to go fast? Can I still go fast? Yeah, but it's not like some kind of addiction where I have withdrawals over. I mean, if it was raining some weekend, or if I was sick some weekend and I couldn't ride, I got really cranky, you know, or depressed. And now it's not a big issue for me. Please ignore all my ramblings and just enjoy the scenery. But yeah, I sold the MT-10 this morning, got a good price for it, and I don't know, it is one of the bikes that I wanted to keep. Will I have a fast bike in the future? Maybe. Do I really care, or am I jonesing for it? No. And that's the big point. So, and that was a long explanation for just getting rid of my bike. But yeah, I was really worried about the top box giving me some wind resistance. I mean, now, granted, there is going to be a little bit of wind resistance to this big thing behind you, but not that bad, not that bad. And I find it a lot more convenient than saddlebags, because the panniers, you open them up and everything falls out of them. This, you know, you're just, it's kind of cool, you know. But sorry guys for the lack of videos. It's just been really hard for me. Not feeling 100%. And that's simply what it is. If you don't see me, I'm probably sick. It's just the way things are. I'm sure at some point they'll come out with some medicine or something, but you know, I've got too much stuff going on. And it was ironic that today I was actually feeling 100%. I'm giving myself a thumbs up as far as feeling good. And this would have been a day I could ride the MT-10. But that's like one day out of this month. I doubt I'm going to feel like this anymore, you know. So maybe things are changing. I don't know. But every time I think I'm over this thing, I get the symptoms back again. So it's just something you have to live with. It's definitely what do they call it? A precondition. Yeah. And I feel, and I want to be sure to say that I feel silly complaining about it, considering everybody else has died, you know. So my symptoms are mild. I would say on the mild side. No hospital. Guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for coming along and enjoying Ray's peak with me, and I will see you in the next one.